showing you guys how I do a Colander spiral t-shirt. I'm using a Kirkland brand shirt. It has been washed and dried, and previously you saw me spraying soda ash on it generously, because in the following steps there's a reason for that. And then just before this, I'm just marking the center, so I'm starting my center of my spiral in the right spot. This isn't going to be a tutorial on how to spiral. I'll go ahead and speed this up a little bit. But I also thought, when I'm watching people make things on YouTube, any creator, I kind of like to know a little bit about them, get to know them a little bit. So thought I would take this time to tell you a little bit about me. I started ice dyeing, a little over a year ago, closer to a year and a half. And it actually started when I needed a way to package my soaps for markets. I started this whole crafting journey making soaps and other bath and body stuff, salves, lotion, all the things. But anyway, I get really frustrated with the packaging of the soaps at markets. They get dirty, people touch them, Anyway, I started dyeing bags for my soap, and I'm like, I really do kind of like this. And here we are today. I had to go out and buy all the things and really enjoy doing it. And last summer was the first summer I started selling dyed products at my markets, and I enjoy it. People seem to like it, and here we are. Other than soaps and dyeing, I basically like all crafts. I like to quilt if I have space and time, which doesn't happen a lot. I've crocheted. I like the outdoors. I love the ocean. I like to garden. And my one oddity is I'm a huge college football fan. If you've watched any of my videos, you know my team. If you can tell me my team in the comments, I'll send you something. But really, most of my time spent doing this kind of stuff, constantly preparing for another market, or making a video for that, which I enjoy it all, except if it's nice outside. I'd rather be outside in the garden, at the river, the beach, with my dogs. That's another thing. I'm a dog mom now. I'm a boy mom too, but my girls take up a lot of my time. I have German Shepherd and a Belgian Malinois German Shepherd mix, but I just refer to her as a Malinois because the traits show through. And if you know, you know. Anyway, back to tying and dyeing. I'll be back in a few minutes to go through the next steps of the process. Coming up here, I'm going to go ahead and put rubber bands on the shirt. And this is one of my tips for dyeing it spiral like this, is I rubber band it, I give it another spray, good spray of soda ash water, and then I let it dry for a little while, not completely dry all the way out, but enough that the spirals will kind of stay, because the soda ash makes it a little stiffer, and that way makes it easier to hold its form when we go ahead and put it over the bowl. And this is just a bowl from the Dollar Tree. At first I thought, oh, maybe the top is a little too flat or whatnot, but I like the height of it, and it helps me drape the shirt over it, keeping the pleats of the spiral, I guess. And so that's what I'm doing there. I'm untying it and gonna drape it over the bowl to my liking. And the next step's gonna be me doing the dye and the ice. This is somewhere else I differ a little bit, I think, from people, is I have been taking like cottage cheese containers, sour cream containers, whatnot. I fill them up with water, freeze them, and make ice blocks. And here you'll see I put an ice block on top and then the dye on top of the ice. I do this because I don't love the speckles on the shirt. So this has helped me eliminate those speckles. The one thing I can say is you need to be careful about the center. Sometimes after the big ice block melts, you will have a little bit of a white spot left when you're using the blocks. So you might have to take a couple ice cubes at the end, put them on the white spot, and put a little bit more dye over that, let it melt, and that's how I eliminate the white spot in the center from the blocks of ice. Here you go, after the ice melts. On this one, I chose to heat some water up and go ahead and give it a hot water bath to help the color stick and me not have to wait so long. I also think this helps with flow a little bit. I will let this cool off and do its thing and show you the results. Anyway, I appreciate you guys watching. If you don't mind taking the time, like, subscribe, leave a comment, tell me who my team is. I'll send you a goodie bag of all things soap and tie-dye. And until the next one, thanks for watching.